Hey there, everyone. Good morning and welcome to this warm Friday. And this Friday, we are talking about funnels again. So, in the last video, we were talking about how to craft, how to pick products so that you can construct your e-commerce funnel. But in this video, we are going to talk about how exactly this funnel system works and how you can reduce your cost per acquisition and increase the lifetime value of your customer. So if you're interested in sales funnel, e-commerce, digital marketing, and all this kind of fun stuff, do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification icon so that we can talk all day long. So I keep publishing all these videos every single day, and I'm also available on the community posting in my YouTube channel. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. Well, as I mentioned, sales funnels are the best thing since sliced bread. And I'm here to tell you why. All right. So before we go ahead, again, I would like to give a quick recap of what exactly is a funnel. Funnel is a sequence through which you put your customer so that you reduce the lifetime value of your customer. So if I give you some statistics, out of the entire 100% of your ideal audience, about 60% of them, they don't know that they have a problem. As an entrepreneur, your job is to solve their problem with your products, but 60% of them don't even know that they have a problem. So let's call them problem unaware. All right. Let me check out the book. So I've been reading this book, Sell Like Crazy, which is amazing. So about 20% of the people, they know that they have a problem. They are aware of the problem. 17% of them, they are actually finding a solution. They know a solution or they are on the hunt for a solution, and only 3% are product aware. 3% of the people, they know that they want to buy a product and they are actually hunting for a product, not for a solution. Now the problem is majority of the advertisers are targeting these 3% of the people, and guess who else is targeting? I mean, if you are starting as an e-commerce entrepreneur, you are probably also targeting this 3%, but guess who else is targeting this 3%? All the Amazons, all the Flipkarts, all the Walmarts of the world, all these big shots, all the biggest minds in the world are targeting these 3%. How do you expect to survive this competition? The only answer is sales funnel. The way I craft this sales funnel is you don't need any fancy smancy software, but rather you can simply do it with email marketing. In my last two videos, I showed you how email marketing is still efficient in India and how you can craft your sales funnel. So if you want to know about them, I'll be linking them all in the I button right there. And in this video, I'm going to integrate both of them together. All right. So yeah, how do you do that? If you directly go ahead and push your highest priced product out there into the public, you'll be smashed with competition. You cannot survive. How do you expect like fighting with all these giant corporations, right? So you need to have a system in place. Every customer that you serve, they have a problem, right? Imagine if you are selling some sleep pills, or let's not talk about pills. Let's say you have an app that sells sleep music. All right, or let's say you have a program that teaches people how to improve their sleep, or maybe you have one of those bands that people put on their eye and they can go back to sleep, whatever that is. Let's say you are selling those. So people are having the sleep problem here. All right. Now, before they go ahead and invest in a product, they will be looking for the solution. So now we are not targeting the 3% who is looking for a product. We are targeting the 17% who is looking for a solution. Or we can also target with a little bit prior lead magnet. We call these things lead magnets, who know that they have a problem, but they're not looking for a solution yet. All right. So people, let's say they know that they are sleep deprived, but they don't have time to, let's say, search for a solution, or they are not finding a solution as of yet. Right. We are targeting those people which are devoid of competition. Very less people are invested in these people because all these big giants, they don't care about people who don't want to buy. But you being able to nurture them from that early stage, when the time comes for them to buy, who do you think they will buy from? They will not buy from any Amazon. They will rather buy from you. So that's what you need to do. You need to build some information products that solves that most crucial, hard-hitting, gut-punching, hair on fire problem of those customers. If somebody is not able to sleep, create a program, create a course so that they will be able to sleep better, right? In fact, I was one of them. I was not able to sleep, but I figured out a way how to improve and optimize my sleep pattern. And I can easily create a program that helps other people do that. All right. So being able to create that problem, what you need to do is you need to sell that thing for free. You can sell it for a very cheap price, or rather sell it for free. So the idea is not to make money with this product. The idea is to acquire a customer. So you get a friction usually when the customer is on the hunt and trying to buy. Then you're putting a product in place and you are asking them to buy. The problem with that is there is not enough trust built. But here, since you are not asking for their money, you are just asking for their contact details, you can easily gain a lot of leads. Now here is how it helps you. All these big platforms like Google, Facebook, they're constantly changing. With every single Apple update, Facebook changes its algorithm. Every single Apple update, Google changes its algorithm. And we call this Google slaps. If you read Expert Secrets, Russell Brunson calls it the Google slap or the Xanos snap or stuff like that. So what happens is, you being a small, medium business owner, how do you expect to survive this slap? Because now you are not depending, your business is getting completely dependent on Facebook or Google or whatever, right? How do you expect to generate consistent income through these mediums? Eventually, these platforms will die off. If they don't die off, they will change their algorithms drastically to cater to the people who spend the most amount of money. Now, how do you plan on surviving that? What you need to do is you need to acquire that customer early on. So the benefit here is you are getting the customer at a very low price, at an out of the competition low price. Next, you need to invest in a good email marketing tool, which puts them in a drip sequence. Put your customer in a drip sequence so that they keep getting nurtured. Now, don't come back and tell me that emails don't work. I have already proven that emails work really well, even in a country like India. Doesn't matter. It of course works really well in other countries, but it works very, very well in India as well. Now, imagine if you can invest in a good email marketing tool and you are good with email copywriting, you are the controller of that ship, right? You are controlling your own leads. And if, let's say, tomorrow that email marketing tool goes down, you can again change. Like, you can just download the list of contact in an Excel sheet, transfer them to another email marketing tool. It's as simple as that. And you can keep on nurturing your clients. You can keep on nurturing your prospective customers until they are ready to buy. And when they are nurtured enough, when they trust you enough, who do you think they will buy from? It's you. Right? And that is the funnel I'm talking about. I'm not talking about any fancy smanchy funnel builder. I'm talking about the real life, the old school method of funnel, where you are catching the customer before they are ready to buy. You're getting their leads, you're getting their contact details, and you're nurturing them. These are real people with real email addresses, with real phone numbers, with the real problems. And you are solving their problems with your product. But before you sell your product to them, you need to build that trust. As I said again, and I have learned this from this great man, like by reading this book, Sell Like Crazy, if you can read it. So what he says, Sabri says, that selling is seduction. And I could not agree more. Yes, selling is seduction. Normally, marketers want to, marry the girl on the very first date. That's not how you do that. You ask them on a date. You ask them for a cup of coffee first. You build that trust, build that relationship. And then when the time comes with enough trust built, you move on with the relationship. That's how selling works as well. It's never a one-step process. It's always a long-term process built with trust first, money next. So I hope that was helpful for you. If you like my content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and we will talk every single day, probably except Sundays. because, well, I also need to take some leave, right? And do follow me on Instagram and LinkedIn, wherever you are watching this video on. And yeah, if you have any more queries, do feel free to reach out to me on community or in Instagram DM or in LinkedIn DM, and I'll be there to help you out all throughout. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, keep watching. Bye bye.